Okay, back for some more War of the Spark draft. So what do we got here? I played against Feather once and was actually pretty impressed. So Feather's a possibility. I like Rescuer Sphinx. I think Vraska's okay, but not amazing, and War Screecher's pretty good. I guess Soren's Thirst is okay too. So I think we're really just looking at Rescuer Sphinx versus Feather and trying to decide which one's better. Um, Obviously they're both aggressive flyers. This is only one color and doesn't require nearly as much like help to make it work. This definitely needs the spells that can actually target it properly. I think we'll still take Feather though. It might be fun, and it's something I haven't really played with at all, so Feather's only 3. Okay. Gideon's Triumph, okay. Divine Arrow's okay. Law Rune Enforcer's good. Maybe we just take Law Rune Enforcer here. I guess I could also see an argument for Spell Gorger. It's in color, and the instants and sorceries that this wants you to cast also help this, but I think Law Rune Enforcer is probably good enough that you just take that. Yeah, okay. Parhelion, huh? Could be fun. Let's see what else is here, though. Makeshift Battalion, I guess. Thunder Drake. Both pretty reasonable. What do I think about Parhelion 3 or 2? Parhelion 2. I don't know. I don't even know if this card's castable. 8? I'm giving up a Makeshift Battalion for it. I guess Honor the Godpharaoh wouldn't be so bad either. I think Thunder Drake's probably the best of the cards that aren't this. I guess Triumph is pretty good too. You know what? Let's go ahead and take it. Maybe we don't get there, but I don't think that the opportunity cost is so huge that it's a completely wrong decision. And it could yield something cool. So this counter is not counting down. Oh, shit. What's up? Well, that's not good. Shit. Can you just quit, please? Okay. Okay, let's see what random cards we might have gotten. We got Honor the God Pharaoh, Martyr for the Cause. Okay, that could be worse. Don't know what I missed, but, I mean, these are playable cards. So here we probably want either Jaya's Greeting or... Actually, all 3 of these red cards are pretty good. I think I probably do just want the burn, though. Yeah, we'll just take the burn. Okay. So we have Assailant, which is pretty mediocre. We have War Screecher, which is pretty good. And then we have Assault Team, which is a style of card I just don't really like. I'm not sure if it's actually playable or not. I always think they're not. I think we're just taking War Screecher here. I think it's easily the best card. Pyrohelix is good. Initiate's fine. Yeah, this is just Pyrohelix. Another War Screecher. Actually, kind of seems like a late War Screecher. I mean, I guess we take the Assault Team now. There's really just nothing else in the pack. The Makeshift Battalion, I definitely don't mind having. I mean, it seems like my colors are probably open, so that's cool. I guess really none of these, but maybe Return to Nature is my most likely to want to get in here. I doubt that I want Sprint, but I guess I can since it works with Feather. Crunch I actually like. It being that late is kind of a nice thing to see. Okay, so we have God Eternal Oketra. I can't imagine we're not taking that. What else happens to be here, though? Like, another Giant's Greeting would be fine, Rising Populace would be fine, but this is a legitimate bomb. Which they actually are. Seems a lot in the format, which is a shame, but we're certainly taking it. So Teferi's fine, but I don't think that Teferi's, like, good enough to splash for. Trusted Pegasus is kind of something this deck does want. So I think we'll just take that and not worry about the blue. Yeah, okay. So we have some choices here. Prison Realm and the Wanderer are both generically good white cards, I would say. And then Defiant Strike is like fine, especially with Feather's ability. I think we're taking one of these though. So the question is just which one's better, and the answer is probably Prison Realm. Just because it deals with one of anything instead of two of a limited set of things. And that's two, assuming that it doesn't get interfered with as well. So we have, I guess, Martyr for the Cause and Crunch here. I'm not that interested in Bulwark Giant. I don't know that I care about Blind Blast that much. And this just, I mean, this seems like a good card, at least, if you want to be aggressive. I just need to make sure I have enough things that can attack with it. This helps a lot, for sure. War Screechers can attack at pretty low cost. So from what I've seen, On-Crop Invader is pretty good. Pouncing Lynx is also fine. So I'd say this card is better, but I do have a lot more 3s than 2s. So the question then is this like still good enough that the additional, or I guess the reduction in cost is actually worth it? Is there stuff I want to be sacrificing? Not really. So yeah, maybe we'll just take the cheaper card right now. So, Blind Blast is fine, Grim Initiate's fine, Sergeant, I guess, is fine, but I think Populace is probably the best option here. Like, if you wanted, the only reason I'm thinking about, like, Initiate is because I have, like, what, just one Proliferate card right now? Yeah, and I don't have very many ways to put counters on stuff, but I only do have the one, so I'm not sure that it's super important. So I think we'll just take the better card. Battlefield Promotion is the way that you want to be doing this. That's a great way to be putting counters on things. It also works really nicely with Feather, of course. So yeah, get in here. So let's see. Rally, I guess, can be good if you're there, but I don't think we're anywhere near there. Enforcer Griffin's fine. Bully's fine. Makeshift Battalion is fine. I'm kind of tempted to take Iron Bully, just because it makes proliferate synergies easier. I think it's that or Griffin. I think we'll take the Bully, though. I certainly wouldn't mind having an Enforcer Griffin around. Second Rising Populace, or a... I guess if I want a Blind Blast, it seems like I can definitely get a Blind Blast. So let's just take the better of the two cards. Probably not playing any of this. I guess I'll just take the bear in case. Defiant Strike, I think, is playable with Feather, but I'm not sure that that is enough to make it playable overall. You're not always going to have Feather out. So the person that I played against that had Feather before was doing, oh, actually this, Teferi's Time Twist with it, and it was very frustrating. But since I've gotten like no fixing, I'm not sure that I want to try to be cute like that. But it was a very powerful combo. Also does work with Proliferate. So let's see, right now we're at 22, and I think everything in here is fine. Huh. Okay, we have some options here. I don't think Bolt Bend is what you would want to take. It's a pretty situational card. But I think Jaya and Burning Prophet are both pretty great. I think they're both better than Pouncing Lynx for sure. So the question is, how many non-creatures do I have right now? The answer is kind of not a ton. Feather and Oketra kind of push in different directions. Oketra would obviously prefer that you have a lot of creatures. So right now we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not bad. I think Burning Prophet could be fine. The question is just, is Fire Mage better? I'm not red heavy. I'm definitely white heavy. So the extra damage from this isn't going to come up as much. She still just burns though. The scry is kind of cool. Gosh, I don't know. I think I take the Fire Mage. Okay, so now we get another chance at On-Crop Invader if we want. I think that's better than Chain Whip. We have a Divine Arrow, something I don't have any of right now. So yeah, I think it's between those two. We're either looking at On-Crop or Divine Arrow. So my sack synergies have gotten a little bit better, actually, since last time. It works with Rising Populace, making stuff die. You can sack Martyr for the cause if you want to be able to proliferate. It makes me think that's probably the choice, especially because this is probably wanting to be a pretty aggressive deck, and Divine Arrow is obviously not its best in an aggressive deck. It's not bad or anything, but just not its best. So yeah, I think we'll take Invader. We could take Wanderer here. I don't know that we're at the point for like Spellgorger weird. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think Wanderer is probably going to be better. Yeah, let's get this in here. It's possible this starts in the sides since I'm already at 25, which is great. Like, I have tons of playables. I think this is probably just another Law Rune Enforcer. This could be... Like, I think Manticore is a really nice body. What do I think about Bond of Passion? I guess it kind of works with On-Crop Invader. Like, a little bit. I don't know that I need the second Battlefield promotion, even though it is nice with Feather. So I guess we're looking at probably Invading Mastercore. Works with Proliferate. I don't really know what I think about Bond of Passion. I mean, this is the type of deck that probably would want to play it, right? The question is just, is it better than the other things that I have? Does it have to target only? No. So you could actually, like, burn your own thing. But I think that we take Manticore. This could be another crunch, although they definitely get worse. Probably the best card here is, like, Grizzly, but I'm definitely not playing that. Tomek is definitely a nice beater for sure. He would fit fine in this deck. Heartfire is also pretty good, so the question is which is going to be better. I don't want to take Tomek. Like, there really aren't much better 2-drop creatures for aggressive decks, right? We could take Mana Geode here. I mean, it's really the only thing that could really get possibly played at all, but I don't think we need it. We have another Pouncing Link, should we want. We really just have kind of everything that we could want. These colors have been very open. I mean, we're at like 30 playables. I haven't really cut much, but we can start doing that. So what are the worst cards here? Well, like Assault Team and Sergeant, I'm not very happy with. Chain Whip Cyclops can be good for sure, because it gives you a place to just dump your mana to be able to keep attacking. I guess we can take... Is there stuff to demolish? Or is it more likely I'd be interested in a 2/5? Neither of those seem very likely. There's no equipment or anything. Yeah, okay. I'll just take this. So let's see. Maybe we don't need Honor the God Pharaoh. The rest of this... I guess we might not need to start Wanderer. Wow, Bond of Passion comes back. Okay. It's probably just sideboard material. So maybe, yeah, we sideboard the Wanderer. Now we're down to 26. Wow, we have a lot of creatures. So what is Martyr for the Cause doing? How many actual counters do we end up with? Rising Populace gets counters. So 2 of those. 3... 4. I don't have a ton of synergy with it, so maybe it's mostly just a 2/2 and I cut it. I guess I have this too, but still, I think it's reasonable to cut that. Maybe we drop one of the Crunches. I actually think they'll probably be able to attack pretty consistently. Maybe we drop the Chain Whip. Am I okay then playing 16 lands? I don't really think so necessarily. I mean, yeah, I have a lot of cheap creatures, but I'd like to be able to have this top-end stuff as well. I'm a little bit concerned that this deck could flood out, which is why I'm kind of wanting to do 16. Both of these are great engines, though. Of course, putting an 8-drop in your 16-land deck is kind of weird. What would I cut if I wanted to put one more land in? I don't think anything from down here. So something from up here, it could be like maybe a Lynx or a Crunch. I think it's one of those. So probably Crunch. Okay, maybe we do that and see how the deck flows. We're going to need more than 5 mountains, but this is definitely white skewed. Like, heavily white skewed. Maybe 10-7? 10-7 seems fine. Okay, let's give this a shot. I actually have a decent amount of sideboard flexibility. I mean, stuff that could conceivably come in is stuff like Wanderer, Honor in like a long drawn-out match, Chain Whip or Bond of Passion, depending on what their blocking ability is like. I'm pretty happy with all that. Okay, so this is, I guess, fine. I can live without red mana for a while. Okay. I don't have a 1-drop like they do, but we'll probably survive. I'm not exactly envious that they're running Charmed Stray in their deck. So I guess we'll just lead with Tomic here, right? Okay, so we're probably just going to want to play Rising Populace here, I guess. So let's just attack. It's also possible I could have played Iron Bully onto Tomic, but I think getting the Populace down is going to be nice. Because then I could like Iron Bully onto Tomic and then trade Iron Bully for something and get the counter on Populace. I'm not that worried about 1/1 Death Touch beats. Okay. So let's see, I have 4 mana, so I think we just do what I was thinking about. It's probably my best option here. So Iron Bully onto Tomic. And Tomic attacks. Sorin's Thirst to Populace. A shame, but okay. And then full attack. Okay, so I think we want to trade for the Lifelinker? Nah, let's trade for the Death Toucher before it can get bigger. Since basically anything can kill the Charm Stray. This War Screecher, for instance. So I could go ahead and play Jaya, but I don't really know that that's doing anything. Just War Screecher is not a very efficient turn, but the War Screecher is going to be a good card on this board, so I guess we'll just do that. Okay, I mean, I will block here. They could have Divine Arrow, I guess. And I feel like that was in my favor. So I guess we're just going to play Invading Manticore at this point. And then attack here. I think I'd rather be able to just block the Shriek Diver. Ooh, Taskmaster is a little frustrating. Luckily they're only getting back Charmed Stray, so it's kind of not a huge deal, I guess. So let's see. If I attack right now, they could kill it. If I Jaya first, kill Shriek Diver, then they can't. That seems pretty decent. Okay, and then we attack here. Okay, and so go, I guess. So if they attack with Taskmaster, I'd probably double block it. Wanderer's Strike, Exile Tomic, and Proliferate. Okay. So it's going to kill Jaya. Yep, okay. I think that's fine. That's not bad. Okay, so I probably just attack with Manticore. It's attacking for 5. And they're chumping at this point. That's cool. Play this, and say go. So what could they be doing right here? I guess they could be trying to figure out if essentially sacking the Taskmaster is worth... Well, from their perspective, it's not sacking the Taskmaster. Okay, so Kaya comes in, and Kaya's going to exile, I assume, Manticore. Probably should have done that post-combat. Because now I know that I don't need the promotion for these guys or anything. Okay. So now we're going to attack Kaya. This is 3. We'll probably just full attack Kaya, right? It'll be pretty obvious I have something. I could also hold back the War Screecher, but then that's probably going to lead to them block. Well, they lose both of them then, and I don't even have to use the promotion. Okay, let's do that. You attack Kaya, you attack Kaya. Okay, so then I just have to use this. We're going to trade here. Kaya's going to die. I could also Battlefield Promotion to save this. Actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Okay, so Kaya's neutered. Now they can Taskmaster back something, though, without me messing with them. So they probably get back Vizier of the Scorpion, I guess. And they'll replay it which does kind of halt my ground attack. I guess not too bad. I do have first strike available off the links. Okay, so instead we're just going to attack you, probably, or do we just want to finish off Kaya? They could proliferate. They have to proliferate twice, though. We probably just finish off Kaya and not worry about it, and then you attack them. Okay. So I have what, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I actually have enough to cast Parhelion right now. So Zombie Army can block the Taskmaster if they need. Really, their only attack here is like with their amass token, which I'm fine with. It also opens up my attacks more too. Okay, they have Tidebearer. That does explain it. And another Charmstray. Okay. What do we got? We got nothing, actually. So I guess we're just going to attack in the air. Okay, full attack today. So we're going to kill the Taskmaster, or try to kill the Taskmaster. Am I interested in links going anywhere? Their value off this might end up being enough to pull them through, since I drew 2 lands and they've got to draw 2 cards off that. So let's see, I'm taking 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not amazing. Right now I'm cracking back for what, 5, 6? Or 5, 6, 7? I'm actually cracking back for lethal. I do know that they just drew a creature though. So that's not going to be what's happening. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this. I think that this is too valuable right now. They play Herald. Yep. Okay, and I drew nothing. They were dead to most removal there. Well, now I'm in a lot of trouble. So let's say that I attack here. This can't be good though. What do I have to do to live? Let's maybe focus on that. This 4/5 is lethal. So I'm having to chump the 4/5. That's not great. Then I block. I'm having to chump this too? No, because I can use this. So I chump here, I block here, and I block here, I guess, and then I'm taking 2. Okay. I think that's what I have to do. Their incidental lifelink is frustrating. Okay, so let's go to blocks. We have to chump here, we block here, and we block here. And then we do this. Oh wait, did the extra +1 counter actually just change the math and I just screwed that up? Oh, it did. It did. That was stupid. Well, I probably wasn't winning that anyway, but yeah. The go to 1 didn't work anymore when they got a counter on the cat. So let's see. What do I think is good here? Crunch probably matches up acceptably against them. So maybe I want another one of those. Wanderer didn't look great against them. They're mostly small creatures. Maybe I do want a source of some card filtering at least to kind of combat Taskmaster. I think Taskmaster won them that game. What would I take out though? I don't really see anything I'd want to take out. The only thing I can think of is like shave a land, but I'm going to be on the play, so let's just run it back. We will play first. This hand is acceptable, but on the bad end of acceptable. Okay. So my opponent mulled a 6, so maybe my slightly bad hand is going to be okay. That was not the draw I wanted to see. Yeah, okay. I think we'll play that instead. The first strike, I think, means it's more likely to be able to get through. No, I don't need more lands. Come on. So I could tap down Populous, attack with Invader. I could play this first so that I could sack it. It's like sack Law Rune Enforcer, I guess, but the odds of me wanting to do that seem like 0. I could just attack here, trade for just Populous, and threaten to sack it, and I guess they don't know that I won't. Or I could just go ahead and tap this. Problem is, if their Charm Stray dies, this gets bigger. I think actually I just attack with the Invader. They don't know that I don't really want to sack. And if I sack, my Populace gets bigger too. Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay. That could be worse. What is your follow-up? Nahiri. Nahiri kill Law Rune, I'm sure. Nahiri kill Invader. That surprises me a little bit. Huh, okay. Not lands, come on. Okay, so I guess we just attack Nahiri, right? I guess I could also just not attack. I attack Nahiri, they block with Stray. Then this gets bigger. Then on they could kill this and take Nahiri to 1, or they could wait for me to tap this and kill the Law Rune Enforcer. Yeah, I think I do attack then. Because I'm going to have to tap my Law Rune Enforcer. It's not like I can just sit here and not tap a creature. I guess I could not tap the Law Rune now. They almost certainly have a follow-up, though. Well, let's just let them attack, because then... I was actually curious if maybe they wouldn't attack. This means that they do have a follow-up creature, almost certainly. They do want Nahiri to kill that. Okay. So now my Law Rune is safe from Nahiri unless they have Proliferate. And I can start tapping stuff. Okay. That's something, I guess. Something good, please? Come on. Okay. So, we will be tapping. Because it doesn't really matter which of these I tap. Something good? Okay. So that's my best draw here. Oketra, maybe? On-crop Invader wouldn't be bad, or Invading Manticore wouldn't be bad. Okay, need to draw something great here. Second Law Rune Enforcer is not it. I'm just dead, right? I tap one thing. Yep. Well, that's unfortunate. That was some pretty bad flooding. Let's see if we can get packs back. I actually wonder if maybe I should be swapping one of these lands for the Honor. I think maybe in this deck that makes more sense. The Honor only costs 3, and like if I didn't have this high stuff, then I'd probably run 16 anyway. And so if I get stuck trying to get my lands, then I can always, drawing this is going to be castable because I wouldn't get stuck till I'm trying to cast something that's 5 or higher. It's not like I'm trying to like card filter on turn 1 or 2 or something. And then this kind of does something while helping me find what I need instead of me just doing nothing. Okay, definitely play first. This hand is, I guess, acceptable. It's a shame I can't cast Tomic on 2 without a land draw, but I still have Law Rune Enforcer into Populous, which isn't bad. Okay. So we could just go ahead and kill this and this. Since I'd like to just tap out for Rising Populous next turn. Okay. That doesn't really do anything. So at this point they could have Divine Arrow, but I'm not going to just put them on Divine Arrow. Okay. Thunder Drake's not bad. Okay, so that lets me cast Jaya, but Jaya doesn't really do anything. So I think I don't really want to just Prison Realm that and attack for 3. That doesn't really seem that great. So I think maybe I'll just start tapping it with Law Rune. I guess I could have tapped it offensively instead of defensively. Skulker. Okay. So I could War Screecher, then tap the Skulker. This then blocks here. Yeah, okay. And we get Enforcer Griffined. Well, I'm gonna have to Prison Realm something here. And I think I probably want it to be the Griffin. Huh. It's a shame I can't double spell. So let's see, what am I going to do this turn? If I Prison Realm Griffin, like this might just be worse. Like I'm kind of just forced to be tapping this, so maybe I actually just Prison Realm this and then tap the Griffin instead. The only issue is that the Griffin can block better than the Skulker. So like assuming that they kill the Enforcer somehow, which would I rather have gone? The source of damage that I can't do anything about, or the potential blocker to slow me down? I think the answer is probably still the blocker. So let's go ahead and do this. You're going to take the Griffin, please. And I do get to scry away yet another mountain. It's a lot of mountains. So I could theoretically tap something right now and attack for 3, but then I'd be taking 5 on the crackback, so that doesn't seem good. So instead, let's just pass. And theoretically take nothing. Okay. Their follow-up is another Enforcer Griffin. Okay. Honor, huh? So I guess we're going to play the Invader. And then do what? Tap Skulker? I seem to have kind of gotten into a bad cadence here. I guess. I don't really have anything else to do. Next turn I might be able to start getting something going though. So let's see. Tap Skulker. They probably attack here. They attack not at all. That seems surprising. Wonder why. So I think what we want to do now is we're going to want to attack here, I guess. I could just honor now, pitch Tomic. And then I could potentially sack the Amass token. That actually seems pretty decent. Do I want Tomic on though? Maybe I want Jaya gone. Like, nothing that they've played dies to Jaya. I mean, this. Nothing that they have on the board dies to Jaya. Okay. Maybe I like that. So let's discard Jaya, draw Jaya's Greeting, and Oketra. That's not bad. Okay, so now we could play Tomic. No, I don't need to play Tomic, because I might want to Jaya's Greeting. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I just attack with On-Crop Invader and see what they do. They have commenced the endgame. Okay, so it's going to be a 5/5. That's going to be a problem. Let's see what they do with it. Probably block with it. Question is it just that? It's all of them. Okay. What does that make me want to do? So, let's see. I could Greeting something that could kill Thunder Drake, then I could also sack something, and then I'm like 3 of my cards for 2 of theirs plus a scry. Is that good? I could kill the zombie army, spend Crasher plus... Huh. Okay. So I could like Jaya's Greeting the army, then this dies in first strike. Then I'd have to sack like 2 creatures to make anything else get going, which seems a little bit meh. I could though. Okay. So let's... No, I can't actually Jaya's Greeting and sack 2 creatures. I could sack 2 creatures right now. That would make it 6 on first strike. So yeah, we just Jaya's Greeting here. Crunch, huh? I think that's okay. So that's going to die in first strike. Sacking 1 creature. Oh no, I can sack 1 creature. No. This has to die in first strike. Then it has nothing that spills over right now. Yeah, okay. There's no way to get another creature here. So that's what we get. We do get the counter on Populous, so that's kind of okay. And now we're back to a pretty similar situation, except I have Oketra coming down. Okay, Epiphany's good. No attacks. Okay. So I'm tempted to just play Oketra here. It's a shame that I can't cast something else in the same turn, but I think that's fine. Next turn I can cast 2 creatures. I guess I should make them pay. Yeah, okay, so we'll tap this. Now you have to pay if you want Skulker to not die to Oketra. And they don't. That must mean they have something to do with the mana. Well, they could have done that and... Okay, they have to have 2 things. Okay, so Thunder Drake gets a little bit bigger. Okay. So now we play Tomic. They have so much evasion. They have no escape for Tomic, okay? I do still get my token. Okay, so now what do we want to do now? Is the answer actually not attack? How much are they hitting me for? It's kind of a lot. Since they could make literally everything evasive. So let's see, I tapped this, then they're hitting me for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They make everything evasive, so all I can really do is block with War Screecher. But then they die, so it's probably the best we can do here. So you need to be aware of their counter magic for Oketra specifically in the next games. I also have exactly enough to War Screecher and tap next turn. That might actually be pretty good. It does mean like this can attack kind of profitably. These all become trades. I'll get to tap 2 creatures, so it's going to be probably these 2. Okay. And your follow-up play is... Okay, so let's see what I'm going to be doing. So I tap Skulker, then this actually becomes a good attack. Can actually kill them, though. So they would have 3 blockers if they cast nothing. I'm attacking with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so they block 3 of them. They block the biggest. That would be what? Oketra, Crunch, and one of the warriors. That's probably what gets blocked. Then that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus another 3 from this. That's not quite dead. All their blocks would be chumps, though, which means that they would be left with 3 creatures, which could then hit me back for 10, so I would be not quite dead. Of course, they could put a counter on this or something. I definitely don't have this sealed up. Okay. They take out Law Rune Enforcer. Okay. So, we don't have the tap anymore. A true shame. So, let's not let them know... Well, they could end up killing this. Can they, actually? See, this goes under, this goes under. I kill this in first strike, so they have to put this. That's not enough. They'd have to put literally everything on Oketra to kill Oketra. Is that true? And then I take out 2 of these. And actually, they can't kill Oketra. Oh, they do have Submersible. Submersible's crew 2, so yeah, they could kill Oketra. So, let's go ahead and do this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I actually can't if I want to be able to War Screecher. Okay, that's a concern. So, let's say that my attacks then are actually everything but War Screecher and then War Screecher. They then have to block... Let's see, this becomes eatable, but nothing else really is. They have to block... They can block 4 things, so they block the biggest things, and then they're taking 4, 5, 6, but they're all... Yeah, but they all get through. Okay. At that point, I mean, they all die? They don't all die. This lives. And then we're back in the... Okay, we're back in the same situation. So, everybody attacks but War Screecher. And then we see how they block. Oh, they use Skulker. I thought they'd use Lynx. Okay, this doesn't make me even use War Screecher. Fine with that. Yeah, okay. This dies, this gets bigger. then assuming nothing else, I have, I'm going to 1. They can't no 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, oh shit, wait a second. I didn't have the tap anymore, did I? I was going to have to chump there, but now they can tap all my creatures. So that's really a shame. I was going to have to chump here, which was going to be okay, and I was going to take 6 and then win, but that killed me. Okay. Wanderer seems like it would have been pretty good there. Well, there was a lot of 3 power actually going around. Maybe it's actually not. The only thing that actually got big enough was Thunder Drake. Okay. How about something over here? The 2 damage doesn't really seem like it did a lot. By that argument, I also don't know that I want Jaya. Other creatures are kind of interestingly positioned that neither Jaya nor Wanderer really deals with them. I think Jaya does a better job, though. So maybe that means we don't change anything. Oh, you know what? Chain Whip actually would have been pretty good there. So you could put in Chain Whip and take out... maybe one of the Lynxes? They seemed a little bit dorky. Okay, we will play first. This hand is fine. Okay. And they have their own Trusted Pegasus that I'll probably just kill. Which way do I want to kill it? Either way works. The counter does... This is better in the late game against their stuff. Doing this now while it actually just gets a creature seems probably better. It is nice that this gives a benefit that hangs around. Like it actually increases my clock. Okay, I think we just attack here. This does telegraph what I have pretty well. I could have attacked here as well to make it less obvious, but then this card doesn't actually eat a creature, and that's probably worse. There's also several things it could be. Although if it was Pyrohelix again, they probably would have, I probably would have attacked here, right? Okay, so Kasmina comes in. This actually means that I can't Prison Realm anymore. This is not abilities, though, yeah. Okay, so now I can actually Prison Realm if I need to. Or we could just tap Thunder Drake and kill Kasmina. That seems better. Shame I don't have a good follow-up. I could just Prison Realm the Drake, but that doesn't seem right. Pegasus it is. Okay. So we have Crunch and Promotion available if we want. I think what we do is we just attack here, here. Okay, we Promotion you. And then cast this. I think that's better than having to tap. The life is kind of the same as the tap, so I'd rather just advance my board. I wonder why they're so far apart. Are they always that far apart? Yeah, I guess they are, huh? That way they have space to tap. Kind of just looks like this Crunch smells bad or something, and all these guys don't want to be close to him. So Griffin comes in. Griffin could be worse. So let's see. The obvious play here is what? Tap Griffin, attack with Pegasus Crunch? Yeah. Crunch gets jumped. And then I get to play War Screecher. And I have Prison Realm backup. Seems pretty decent. Rescuer Sphinx returning. What did they return? Crap, what did they return? Oh, the Sky Theater Strix that they just cast. Okay. So now we're going to Prison Realm something. The answer is it Drake? Because Drake can get bigger? Or is it just Sphinx? Let's see, right now, attacking is a 3/3, attacking is a 4/3. Like, either of them can actually mess up everything. So I think we'll just take Drake. Don't need that. And then we go ahead and tap you. And then we go ahead and attack here, here. And you're forced to make this trade. Or you're forced to make a trade. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Well, let's put this down in case we're going to Divine Arrow something. Then I can get the counter out of it. We go ahead and tap you. And then we attack, right? This is lethal in the air. And if you kill one of these, this is also lethal by itself. Okay. Anything else I want to change based on that? I don't think I really saw anything new. So I don't think I need to change anything. Yeah. Okay. This hand is not acceptable. So we mull that. This hand is, I guess, fine, actually. Tomic into either Populous or Feather. I think we actually don't want this. Is that overly greedy? Probably not when I'm on the draw. Okay, they cast Pegasus, so I'm going to go with Feather, I would say here. While they don't have no escape available. Okay. Like I could bully, but they didn't really show me combat tricks, did they? And Divine Arrow, let's see. It does mean that if I bullied onto Feather, that Divine Arrow would have to become a 2-for-1. They'd have to trade this and the Divine Arrow for this. They didn't show me Divine Arrow. Maybe I just put down Rising Populace as a hedge against an unknown combat trick. It was Divine Arrow. Okay. They hadn't shown me that previously, so I think it probably was fine, but okay. So now I have a bunch of 3s and only 4 mana, so I can't do 2 things. I could put a bully counter on Populace. I think that seems like it makes sense. Okay. Wondrous Strike the Populace. And then I get to block here? That seems like a mistake. Okay, so 1 more mana gets me Oketra. In the meantime, what am I most interested in? Populace, maybe? Battalion? Probably Battalion. It means that if they don't have a follow-up creature, they probably won't attack with that, because then I get the counter on it. Okay. Land would have been a fine draw. I had a lot of fine draws, honestly. So let's see. I attack with all 3. Let's put down the Populace first, in case something dies in combat. Something almost certainly will. Then we go ahead and attack, attack, attack. No, we can't do that. We just lose Tomic. Yeah, okay. I think we hang back. Commence the endgame for 3. Okay. That's not so bad. And they have a Thunder Drake. It's not great. Let's be clear here. Transmutation Populace. Okay. Battlefield Promotion, huh? But I can't really do much with it. I could attack. I could on-crop Invader. I could Pegasus. None of these are amazing choices. Let's see. I attack here. The counter does let Tomic survive. Okay, I think maybe I do that. Well, what I could do is actually just attack here, here, here. And they eat 2 creatures. This becomes a 4. Oh, you know what? I should have played maybe on-crop Invader first. Nah, I think this is fine. Okay. So we do this. Okay. I just let that happen, I guess. That's fine. And then we play Pegasus for the evasion. Slash maybe jumping, depending on what happens here. Maybe on-crop invader was better, just because it's so hard to block. Okay, Enforcer Griffin. And attack with the 3/3. So I could trade one of these for the 3/3, but I don't think I want to. Okay. War Screecher is not so bad. So let's see. Let's say I full attack. Everything's flying, so the jump doesn't matter. This becomes 5. It has to be blocked. Tomic, let's see. There's snapping back for a lot, but I have War Screecher, and they're going to have to kill something. Okay, so we're going to attack with... Populous doesn't block anything, really, so maybe we just attack like this? Okay, then we go ahead and Battlefield Promotion U, get the little life buffer and make Tomic survive. And then we play War Screecher. Okay. Let's see. I attack in the air. Everything is in the air. I get 1 creature through for a massive 1 damage. Gosh, I'm running out of time. And their blocks look like what? Their blocks look bad? Good? See, they block. They can eat this. Yeah, I think we just play this and pass. I think that my blocks look a lot better next turn. Okay. Now we can say what? We attack. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and attack like here, here, here. Jump the invader. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and order this way, and then say okay, and then we're going to sack to you. What do we sack? Probably the Pegasus? Maybe we just don't do it at all? Nah, we do it. Because I could just play Oketra, right? No, we want the Pegasus to go through. So I think what we do is we sack the War Screecher. Okay. I kill one of their flyers, they go to 2, and I say go. Now I have 3 lethal creatures to their 2. They've also become significantly less evasive. Okay, frustrating. So now they get a big lifelink hit. Okay, so now we're going to play Oketra. And attack with, I guess, this and this. Okay, cool. Then we get to see if we can go 2-1 here. This hand is fine. Not amazing, but completely fine, I think. They start with Law Rune. Law Rune is good. Don't need more lands, really. Of course, I do have the Honor here, which is nice. It's kind of for this type situation. Okay. Yeah, I don't need more of that. It's okay. So let's just play Lynx. And say go. Okay, War Screecher is not bad. So let's go ahead and go to combat, I guess. See if they tap me. They do. Okay. I thought they probably were going to. So now we'll just play Populace and say go. Nurture. 2-4 is relevant size against me for sure. So we could honor here. In fact, let's honor here. Pitch a mountain. Ooh, Oketra is not bad. And then I guess say go. I don't really want to play out more creatures, although I don't need to. I'll be able to play Oketra next turn, and then I can drop 2 things, or invading. So they do get to keep Oketra tapped, but Oketra is not amazing just to keep tapped, because she's going to keep making tokens for me. And the tokens can't get tapped, so... Okay, Battalion. Okay, let's just play Oketra. Okay. So, now we say go ahead. So if they want to attack with Battalion, they probably need to tap Oketra. They're not doing it. Okay. Okay. Let's just cast Manticore, actually, right? Nah. I think the other's better. Cast this. Oketra gets tapped, not surprising. Cast this. Okay, and I have no attacks. It's going to change soon, though. Okay. So let's start by going to combat. Attack Oketra and the warriors, and that's it, I guess. Okay. Oketra is certainly demoralizing. So they are, I guess, just a Selesnya mid-range. Did I see Wanderer hits? Not really. They were mostly small creatures again. They're maybe like a proliferate deck, given the colors and the small creatures. Means that maybe Bond of Passion is better against them. So I could pull in like Bond of Passion, just because it can kill something. And then if they built up a big proliferate creature, then I can pull it. I don't know that I want to change anything, though. Yeah, I don't know that it's speculative, and I'm not actually sure that it's even better. Okay, so we are on the draw. We only have 2 lands. I can cast Pouncing Lynx, and then any land lets me cast Honor, so I think that's okay. So we'll keep this. Okay, so we'll just cast Pouncing, and now we can go into Feather if I want, which will be pretty good. Okay, so let's see. I don't think anything's going to die in combat, so I don't need to worry about Populace. Although I might still cast it, just because it's more mana efficient for the turn. And nah, I think Tomic's Evasion is just going to be more relevant here, so let's go ahead and do that. So it looks like they were stuck on green. Okay, so they have something too. Attacks, you may put a creature... Okay. So Prison Realm doesn't actually do it. So what I probably want to do here is we're just going to end up attacking with my 2 flyers and then playing Honor to try to guarantee that I can hit Oketra. Yeah, that probably makes sense. And unfortunately, Honor is going to have to pitch Parhelion. Okay, I do find that. Excellent. So, next turn I have Oketra. So what are you showing me? It is Sublime Archangel. That's not bad. When does this go back? At the end of the turn? Yeah, okay. Okay, so what do we want to do now? I can attack them, assuming that they have nothing in their hand, which is not a great assumption, honestly. But I can attack them for what, 6, 7, 8? So we definitely probably just want to play Oketra. And do some attacking. Here. Leave back some chumpers. I guess actually this stops them from Archangeling. So maybe I actually do it like this. Okay. Okay, so we're going to block here, and we're going to block... Could just block here. Then my Oketra sticks around. Yeah, I think that's better. I kill their Sublime Archangel. Oh, they have something else? They have Divine Arrow for that. Okay. Okay. It's unfortunate. So what do I do now? Probably gonna have to Prison Realm this. And I think that's fine. Delays it a bit. Okay, then it's gonna go, what? Third from the top. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I got packs back. I think the deck was fine. I do think I ran into some legitimate bad luck, not deck issues in the first match. Obviously, Oketra is just great. I wish I got into cast Parhelion, but I think that probably the best card this time, I mean, ignoring Oketra, like, it's probably just Law Rune Enforcer, right? Law Rune Enforcer is so good. Feather and Tomek both did pretty good in their roles as well. But yeah,